Hello and welcome to another top 5 compilation video. In this compilation video, we are going to be counting all of my favorite fairy tale characters. As you may know, I freaking love fairy tale. Fairy tale is one of my gateway anime. Like, when I was watching Pokemon back on the day, I was only primarily watching Pokemon, right? And I didn't even realize that Pokemon back then was anime. And overall, I did not consider that as my gateway. Instead, I considered Fairy Tail as my gateway to anime, why I am now a huge read. So, you know what? Fairy Tail will always have that special place in my heart. Speaking of which, we've recently reached 300 subscribers on the second channel. So, thank you guys so much for subscribing. As you may know, I do a lot of archiving and compilation videos on this YouTube channel about all of the anime contents on the main channel. So if you are into those, click the like and subscribe, and of course check out the main channel as well, the Infinite TV. Without further ado, let's go right ahead to some top 5, shall we? Starting off this list is one of the most intriguing female villains of Alvarez arc, which is Irene Belsyrian. I mean, you get the sense of where she's coming from, right? Like, why she is hell bent on appearance, because in her past she was ostracized because she changed from this beautiful, strong young woman into a hideous dragon, and then everyone around her started ostracizing her because she's not the same anymore based on her appearance. And you get that sense, like, you feel kind of, you empathize with this character, and then how this mentality of just appearance makes right for her is corrupted her entire ideas. And at the very end of 100 year, in the 100-year quest, she ultimately changed her perspective and like realized the error of her mistake of what she tried to steal from Urza, but it took her a long way to actually realize that. And such a beautifully nice wrap up of her character, and that is what makes me fell in love with Irene Belsyrian. Aside from the fact that she's one of the few MILFs in Fairy Tail, like beautiful MILFs. So yes, of course, I love my Irene. And besides, she is Urza's mother, so of course, I mean, Urza is higher up on this list, but of course she's gonna be on this list. I mean, she's Urza's mother. That's enough of a reason as this. So without further ado, number 5 will be Irene Belsyrian. Number 4, Sorno Auguria, aka Angel from Arasion Says. I mean, if you watch my channel, you know my obsession with this character. Like, design-wise, like, there's a beautiful design-wise. I know some people equate her to like a waifu version of Doflamingo, but I don't see that now, because it's just the fur. It's just the freaking bird feathers that makes them descend, but it's quite different in my opinion. So I don't see that at that way, but based on looks alone. But character arc, bro, like the fact that she was stolen from a young age by like cultists to be their slaves or be workers on like a secret tower of the cultists, and then at the end of it all got corrupted by, or got abducted by another evil dude that wanted to take over the entire country. Just then, she just had the most unfortunate events in her life. And when she ultimately reunited with her little sister, she just can't even hug her because she just felt guilty of all of her crimes that she committed over here years. And the fact that it took her like a long time to just come up to her little sister, give her the biggest hug. This was for me so heartwarming of a scene in I think that was at the end of Alvarez arc, where the princess finally gave them like a pardon for their crimes and set them free. Like all of the Eurasian says, former members went their separate ways. Sorno became a saber-tooth because while Yukino is there, she wanted to be with her little sister. And like Cobra is with Fairy Tail, not really officially a member because I don't know why he didn't become an official member because Kinana was there, but that's either grass. But the fact that they were together with Yukino, that's just again cherry on top for her character, and I'm happy that she got her own happy ending at the end. So you know what? For all she went through, the unfortunate events, so she got abducted by the cult. She got abducted like a madman who wanted to take over the country, and then when she got freed, and she got recruited by Jalal, she couldn't even hug her little sister when she met her again because she just felt guilty, and the words of Jalal echoed to her like, "You're part of darkness and you need to repent for your crimes." That the part of Jalal that told her that echoed to her, and she could not hug her little sister. That just hits hard, and the moment that she got freed from her crimes, or she got pardoned for her crimes, and actually reunite with Yukino, that was one of my favorite parts of her character arc. Like, I love Sarno. I freaking love Sarno. Without further ado, number 4 of this list, Sarno Aguirre from formerly of Eurasian Saints. Not gonna lie, my top 3 is gonna be, and this list is gonna be my personal biases instead of like character. 4 and 5 is more like character basis and design basis, but this is gonna be my character basis. Number 3, Mira Jane Strauss. I mean, what's not to like? She's like a model. She's like the sweetheart of like the Fairy Tail Guild, despite the fact that Fairy Tail, upon entering their guild hall, is quite chaotic. Mira Jane is just there welcoming you, like that smile of hers. Like everything about Mira Jane is perfect, and this is where I'm gonna get my hot take. Okay, Lisana should have stayed dead. You know what? Lisana being alive just disrespected Mary Jane's character arc. Just saying, because she was already recovering when when Lisana died. She struggled to recover from that fact. Like it took her through her teenage years to recover on Lisana's death, and just like that, Lisana poof, come back, and everything is freaking fixed. Like, oh my goodness, I swear to goodness, that whole event right there, I feel like Lisana should have stayed on the ground. Just saying, because she was already recovered. It would have done wonders with Alkman and Mira Jane's character arc. But regardless, though, like all she went through, all of the challenges and all of the pains, it just makes her a better character in my opinion, and a strong character in my opinion, beautiful as well. So, you know what? Despite my hot take there, I feel like Mira Jane still persevered and become one of my favorite Fairy Tail female characters of all time. Number 3 on my list. Without further ado, let's proceed into number. I mean, is this even a list without Urza Scarlet? I mean, come on. I did say Urza's gonna be up high in the list. I mean, Urza is essentially like what happened when someone that's similar to Sarno, the experiences to Sarno, went in a positive route, like actually followed through in a positive light. Like Sarno got abducted by the same cultist as Urza, but at the end of it all was saved countless of time by Master Makarov's friends, and then recruited in the Fairy Tail Guild and have high morals on her. So for me, Urza is just what happened when Sarno just went on the right path. Man, that's essentially it. That's essentially how I explain it, and that's why she is the goated character, the strong-willed woman of fairy tale of all time, and just overall, design-wise, power-wise, ability-wise, I love her. Like, every time she equips, she said the word "equip." It's GG for the anime. Honestly, design-wise, power-wise, oh my goodness. And character arc-wise, yeah, it makes sense for her to have that strong mentality, strong ideals, even more powerful, badass kind of ability. So, you know what? Number 2, Urza Scarlet. I mean, number 1, it's probably so obvious right now that who's my number 1, right? Right. I mean, I love Lucy. I actually love Lucy more than Natsu. I think for me, Lucy is much more of a protagonist than Natsu. Like, for some people, Lucy is overly overshadowed for the most of the episode, but when you actually go through each episode, like binge watch each episode, or like read them in the weekly base of the manga, you get the gist that Lucy becomes stronger chapter by chapter, arc by arc, and eventually, by Tortoro sword, she becomes even stronger. That moment with Aquarius, that is the most gut-wrenching episode, and with that episode alone, made Lucy one of the strongest female character of all time. Like, female character in terms of morals, in terms of ideals, in terms of just standing. For me, that is just cinema 101. I love it. I love Lucy, and that's why. Every time Lucy is on the field kicking ass with all of her enemies, like, oh my goodness, this girl is badass in my book. I mean, she's beautiful, don't get me wrong, but she's also quite the strong woman, you know? So, number 1, all-time favorite, and will probably be on my number 1 spot for years to come, Lucy Heartfilia. As you may know, I freaking love Lucy Heartfilia. I think I've made it pretty clear in my like YouTube shorts and like everything else on the main channel that Lucy's my queen. This is my favorite female character in all of Fairy Tail, and so of course I had to put her number 1 on the list. Now that we are done with the ladies, let's go with our Fairy Tail men. Who are my favorite Fairy Tail men right now? Top 5 Fairy Tail male character. 5 Natsu Dragna. A little bit controversial, but honestly, like I said in my Fairy Tail female characters, I do prefer Lucy Heartfilia as a main character in Fairy Tail over Natsu. Then again, I just cannot put make a top 5 characters list without putting Natsu Dragneel on it, because he's still a phenomenal main character despite the plot armor, despite the character. I just find his character lacking in terms of character depth compared to Lucy, but overall, like, his backstory, oh my goodness, like his backstory, like what he went through to just find Igneel, and what he's going through just to protect those he cares about. All of those stuff I do love about Natsu. His ability is also quite fascinating as well. The Dragon Slayer magic, oh my goodness, the power of friendship, the flames of emotion kind of bullshit. I love those things. I eat those up. Like I always said in my Let's Go Pikachu, I love power of friendship. Like those kind of just, but overall, for me, I just find Natsu character depth lacking for some reason. And I just overall prefer Lucy as a main character of Fairy Tail. That's just in my opinion, of course. But of course, overall, like power-wise, design-wise, I do love Lucy. Natsu Dragneel overall. So I'm at least gonna be putting Natsu number 5 on my list. Number 4, Jala Fernandez. Oh my goodness. Where do I even begin with this beautiful man? Like, I love that the first introduction we got of Jalal is as a villain who wanted to originally resurrect Zera and will do absolutely anything to do his goals. But when suddenly he realized this is wrong, something is not right here, but he turns around and actually wanted to correct his mistake, wanted to take down all the dark guilds that was corrupted by the power of Zeraf, by the dark power of Zeraf, and overall his character growth over the series is just wonderful. Like, from this villain who wanted to resurrect the Dark Wizard to like slowly but surely become one of the greatest heroes in Fairy Tail. Like, I just love it. I love Jalal for that. And design wise, again, like his tattoo, I mean, I think even Hiro Mashima loves that tattoo so much that he did that 3 times throughout his manga creating history. So for me, I just love how badass Jalal can be. I mean, he's just gorgeous in every sense of the word. His magic is kind of badass as well. Like, something about the 7 stars, like, I love it. I freaking love it. So, you know what? Jalal, I'm putting it number 4 on my list. 3 on the list. Another villain turned into hero. I love Gajal Red Fox. Like, the fact that he started as this arrogant, kinda chaotic character, slowly mellowed down throughout the years as like a family man and like someone who would do anything to protect the ones he loved, and his relationship development like with Levi, like Levi and him has a kid now. Like, overall, wonderful character dynamic with Levi, wonderful character arc. He's literally the Vegeta of Fairy Tail, and that's what I love about Gajil. Honestly, I prefer Gajil over Natsu 100% all the time. So without further ado, number 3, Gajil Red Fox. I mean, just because I just love his character development, his character dynamic with Levi, hands down, I love it. I freaking love everything about Gajil. Without further ado, oh my goodness, number 2 is just pure, unadulterated badass Gildart's Collide. I mean, what do I even have to say about Gildart's Collide? Like, design of every appearance Gildart has is just badass, awesome. Like, when he appeared during the Alvarez arc, everyone was like, oh my god, Gildart is here! Oh my god, he came back! Oh, with the milk! Everything about him, man. Like, he was like a playboy kind of character, playboy all time. But when he realized that he has a daughter, oh my god, he dotes the heck out of Kana. Oh my goodness, I love Gildarts, man. Gildarts doting father to Kana, and a badass figure in Fairy Tail, which is why Gildarts is number 2 on my list. Without further ado, let's go number 1. Honestly, another former villain turned into hero. Like, started off as this arrogant grandson of Makov, arrogant grandson of the Guildmaster Fairy Tail, and then mellowed down to be like protector of Fairy Tail. Oh, I like that. I like it for Laxus. And overall, his character moments being as the protector of Fairy Tail, like his connection with his great grandfather Yuri, and how that connection became one that he can utilize as the red light thing. Oh my god, Loxus, stop being so that's an awesome. Oh my god, and his aesthetic, his style, like, oh my god, he reminds me of something in the Vice Admiral in One Piece, like just the freaking trench coat, like wearing it on his shoulder. Loxus, I'm already in love with your character art, and now your drip is also making me love you even more. Your abilities, oh my goodness, like I said, I love when a character uses lightning in an anime, and Loxus just stole my heart overall. Oh my goodness, I would have preferred, I feel like Loxus should have been the main protagonist right there for Fairy Tail. I swear. So without further ado, number 1 would be Loxus Dryer. Oh my goodness, this man, What the heck? How was that? Natsu was not the number one pick that I put. It was instead Luxus. I don't know about Luxus, but for me, Luxus just have a more badass character aura, character moment overall, and I just love him. Honestly, his aesthetic, his design, his personality, chef's kiss. Honestly, that is just my own opinion, and that's why he will remain to be at the top of my top 5 male characters in Fairy Tail. Without further ado, that would be it for this compilation video. I haven't been really doing a lot of anime, top 5 anime, because, well, I want to focus more on, like, the gameplay aspect of my Pokemon YouTube channel, my main channel. So if you guys do want to check out my channel, links will be down in the description below. And of course, if you like this content, I do also like a lot of vlogs and like self edits of all my selfies. So also check those out. And without further ado, as I always say, have yourself a darn good one. Bye!